Look at that view. Just look at that view. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, so this is the view that I have from my balcony. I am in my swing, so look at my swing. I don't know. This is my swing. I've always wanted a swing like this. Always. Always wanted a swing like this. I remember going into Price Mart. It must have been, it's more than 2 years. And I saw the swing and I said, oh my God, I want one of these. So it's a chair swing. Yeah. Oh my God. Always wanted a chair swing. And look, it's in my favorite color, brown, chocolate. We have a canopy. So there's a canopy to protect me from the rain and the sun. Most importantly, there's my sunset. And in the morning, I can look that way. Do you see the moon? I think I see the moon up there, yeah. In the morning, I can look that way and see the sunrise. Uh, I love swings. They're just so relaxing, just so calming. When my kids were babies, we had a swing. I made the swing. I think I just got some rope and swung it from the clothesline. And every night I would take them out and just swing them, rock them. So comforting. So me now in my big age, and I still yearn for that to and fro, to and fro. Yeah, so I plan to have many happy moments up here on my balcony, looking at the sunset and the sunrise in the morning, just swinging away. I think we need to have a quiet place, especially at home. You need to have that place where you can just go, just relax, just unwind. I remember going on a tour. For those of you who have been on the tour of the Bob Marley Museum, where Bob lived for a few years. On his balcony, there's a huge hammock. And that's another thing that I've always said I want to have in my house, a hammock. There are some things that I always say I want in my house. One of them is this chair swing. I want a hammock. I want a rocking chair. You notice all of these are things that kind of lull you, just rock you. Chair swing, hammock. I want a rocking chair, one of the old-fashioned rocking chairs. And I always say I want to have, I want to have, what they call it, water fountains, small fountains here and there about the house. Yeah, I just think those are just some quaint little things that add beauty to your home, and quaintness to your home. So Bob has this huge, enormous, well, he had swing on his balcony, and the tour guide said that it could fit all of the kids that he had living with him at the time. So that would be about maybe 4 or 5 of his kids at that time. Everybody could fit in the swing, in the hammock. But you know, the hammock kind of like a swing, right? Yeah. So I definitely plan to this balcony right now is just plain, nothing up here other than the swing. But definitely I want to get some plants up here. I want to, of course, do the tiling and so on. And just make this into a little hideaway at home. Yeah, a little spot at home where you can just be private. I'm up here. This is on the top floor. Top floor of my home. Quiet, private, beautiful. You know, the sunset. That was the main thing that I want, to be able to just sit looking over Portmore. Let me show you again. So we're looking over Greater Portmore, and we basically have, from up here, I basically have a 360 view. We're looking even further back to Kingston right now. So that's Greater Portmore. That's a 360 view for you there, right? The tops of people's houses. Yeah, the cloud is kind of blocking the sunset right now. Not so spectacular. But we're in what now? April, getting close to the summer. So I plan to have many evenings just unwinding after work, come home and just relax and just think, or not think, just be. Just be. Just unwind. So peaceful. This chair, this can hold 800 pounds. Yeah, 800 pounds. So my three of my kids put it up. My son isn't here, he's abroad right now. So from scratch, and I just supervise. I just watched. They put it up from scratch, and then it took them pretty much one evening, maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, and then they just had a little tip left to do, which they did another evening, just a little bit. And then when we were done, we all sat, me, my 2 daughters, and my son sat in my lap. My 18-year-old son, gonna be 19 this year. My baby. He sat in my lap. All four of us, and we swung. So yeah, it can hold up to 800 pounds. Beautiful chocolate color. Look at that. Beautiful chocolates. Chocolates. Those who know me, you know brown is my favorite color. And this is a deep chocolate. It's so lovely. So you can be up here even if it's in the middle of the day, because we have our canopy. Nice canopy. Protects you from the harsh sunshine. You can just sit and rock to and fro, to and fro. Hmm. To and fro. All right, so yeah, that's my swing, and I'm gonna be doing several videos from this swing because this is gonna be my cozy spot. So whenever I'm in the swing and just reflecting on stuff, that of course I'll share with you. That's the whole point. Sharing is caring.